All right, so I wanted to take a brief look at some quote unquote scientific articles just to look at some of the language they use and how they contradict each other. All right, this article is about the extinction of the dinosaurs. I've underlined the relevant portions of the article, and I'll start reading. A recent explanation supported by many scientists suggests that dinosaurs died out soon after a huge meteorite crashed to Earth near the Gulf of Mexico. A giant meteorite, they reason. I'm not even going to read that. This is just, they're giving their reasons as to why it happened, all right? Now, skip down to this part. But there is one problem with this theory. Paleontologists have not yet been able to find dinosaur skeletons in rocks dating to the period of impact. Some evidence seems to indicate that all the dinosaurs had already died before the meteor hit. All right, so this is just one website, right? So now all of the articles I'm going to look at, which is like 3 or 4, they are going to talk about the extinction of the dinosaurs and this meteor. All right, so the next thing is on the History Channel. This is an article about the same topic. All of this stuff up here, I don't know if you can see my little pointer, but all of this stuff up here is just giving the details of the discovery by a father and son. If you look right here, it says that they discovered a layer of iridium buried in the layers of the ground, and iridium is mainly found in outer space. Therefore, and it says that they found that where they found it in the rocks, it corresponds to the precise time that the dinosaurs died. This suggests that a comet, asteroid, or meteor impact may have caused the extinction of the dinosaurs. All right, so they're saying the same thing that the other side said. Like, this is a theory now that a meteor or something killed the dinosaurs. But look at the beginning of what I underlined. It says the evidence that they found of the meteor hitting, it corresponds to the precise time that the dinosaurs died. All right. Now, that is important. They're basically saying, looking at the rock layers, it's like, OK, we find the stuff from meteors right where the dinosaurs died. All right. All right. Here's another site talking about the same thing. Now, I scribbled all over it because I was just going to post the photos, but I decided to make a video. I'm going to try to keep this short. Now, if you look at what I underlined here, KT event, that is the extinction of the dinosaurs. KT event and the Chicxulub collision happened no more than 33,000 years apart. All right, KT event is the extinction. The Chicxulub, whatever, collision, that is the meteor. That is the place where they found the meteor. So they're saying that the extinction of the dinosaurs and the collision of this meteor happened no more than 33,000 years apart. All right. Now, it talks about radiometric dating, which is terrible. I'm not going to get into that. Now, remember on the other, I'm going to go to it. All right, back to the History Channel article. What did it say? It says that basically the evidence for the meteor corresponds to the precise time the dinosaurs died. But what we just looked at from this other article, it says that the collision of the meteor and the extinction, it could be up to 33,000 years apart. Now, in this very same article, if you up here in this top paragraph, they're like giving props for all the scientists working together. And you listen to this quote down here, which I underlined. The fact, the impact and mass extinction may have been virtually simultaneous in time supports the idea that cosmic impact dealt the age of dinosaurs its death blow. So what could be up to a 33,000 year gap? They're describing as virtually simultaneous. And the other website said they correlate to the exact same time. But it can be up to a 33,000 year gap. How is that? You see the language that they use when they talk to people, when they talk to us, they leave out details. Oftentimes they leave out details like there's a 33,000 year gap. That is not virtually simultaneous. That is a long time. Furthermore, this one article here that I looked at already, it says that there are no dinosaur skeletons in the rocks of that time period, implying that the dinosaurs went extinct before the meteor hit. Which one is correct? Which one is correct? One is saying that the meteor caused the extinction. One of them is saying that it looks like the dinosaurs were extinct before the meteor hit. But they're all using science, right? All right, we're going to look at another article here. And another article. Now, look at the bottom where it says final blow. It says, although the cosmic impact and mass extinction coincided in time, but it can be up to 33,000 years separate. Renee cautioned that this does not mean the impact was the only cause of the die-off. For example, dramatic climate swings in the preceding millions years, including long cold snaps in the general hothouse environment of the Cretaceous, probably brought many creatures to the brink of extinction. The volcanic eruptions behind the Deccan Traps might be one of the causes of these climate variations. Listen to the language they're using. Probably, might, most likely, speculate. Those are words that means that they're just guessing. That is not science at all. That is guessing. That's theory. That is not science. Science is what you can observe and test and form definitive facts. But they teach us this kind of stuff. They promote it as science, meaning you can't provide any alternatives. And if you do, you'll get ridiculed. But you look at the amount of you look at the lack of confirmation that they have on the stuff that they teach. That's what I wanted to point out to y'all. I'm going to read it again, just the underlying part. In the preceding million years, including long cold snaps in the general hothouse environment of the Cretaceous. Cretaceous is a period, or Cretaceous, that is a period of time. So wild weather probably brought many creatures to the brink of extinction. How do you know that? You don't know, which is why they say probably, right? But that's no different. It's no more scientific than me saying that God killed all the animals. It's no more scientific. It's just something that someone says. Volcanic eruptions behind the Deccan Traps might be one cause of these climate variations, which means they don't know and they're just guessing. But they'll put this stuff in our textbooks and they'll put this in quote unquote scientific articles, kind of implying that they know more than they actually do. Now, the last thing I want to look at is this History Channel, this article I found on history.com, the very first one I looked at, where it says that the guys found this iridium. He found this iridium in the rock layers, and it corresponds to the precise time that the dinosaurs died. And this suggests that a meteor or comet hit the Earth. That on that very same website, at the bottom of the page, I found this article. Many theories, no proof. And it talks about the different theories of that have come about that people have said were the reason why dinosaurs died. So you got one article that says that there's evidence that a meteor or asteroid or something made the dinosaurs go extinct. And then at the bottom of the page, there's an article saying that there's many theories, no proof. All of these articles contradict each other in one way or another. This is ridiculous. This is laughable. But they imply we get brainwashed into thinking that scientists are all in agreement and that they have it all figured out. That is absolutely, positively not the case. In fact, you can find many scientists for any theory that is out there for how the dinosaurs died or how the Earth began or anything. For any science, for any amount of scientists that you can find that can have that can support one argument, you can find an equal amount of scientists who have quote unquote scientific reasons why the other scientists are wrong. This is a big joke. None of these articles agree at all.